Hey guys, today I have a matching Whirlpool washer and electric dryer set. Right now I've got this one set up. We're going on a regular load. It's sensing the load right now. It just engaged the lid lock. I've got it set to no fabric softener, extra rinse is off, and temperature. Just do warm, that way it engages both the hot and cold valves. Of course, I go through and check all of this before I do this video on the past few loads. This is the fourth load I've put through. Right now it's getting started. Like I said, it's sensing how heavy this load is. It's about to add the water, and then we'll be into the agitation of the wash cycle. Now, typically you wouldn't be able to lift this up. Lid's locked, you can't open it. I have an extra one of these little strikers here, and I pop it in right there. So it thinks that the lid's closed, but that way I can open it up and show you what's going on. So, but once you get it home, plug it in and get it started, you won't be able to lift it up. It's a nice safety feature. So I'm gonna let this go ahead and fill up with water, and then we will come back once it's on to the agitation portion. So there it goes, adding the water there. So we'll be back. All right guys, and we're back. It's filled all the way up with water. Full submersion on this machine, in case you were wondering. It is an HE machine. However, this one with the center agitator has the full submersion. So it's doing an excellent job getting those closed vortex down, agitated and clean. And we're actually in the wash cycle now. It's done sensing and adding water. So we're rocking and rolling here. I'll come back and show you that the drain is working properly next. All right, switching over to the rinse cycle, moving out of the wash cycle. Just draining that water out nice and fast there. You can hear that. See it here. So it's gonna spin out this soapy water, and then it'll fill back up with clean water, agitate for a bit, and then spin out on the final spin cycle. All right, now we're rinsing. Full submersion on the clothes once again with fresh water for that rinse cycle. And next up will be that final spin. All right, it's getting started now, draining all that water out. Should be, yep, moved into the final spin. Now it'll actually spin out 3 times, and each time getting a little faster and a little faster as the clothes get lighter and lighter as more water is extracted. I want to show you the fastest, so I'm going to let it kind of move through these first 2. Try to keep these videos kind of short, but here in just a second it's going to kick in and get going on its first spin. And it wouldn't typically be quite this loud either, because the lid is typically closed. These newer style, it's not a direct drive, but they spin really fast. And so that's how a machine like this that uses full submersion on the water, that's how it gets its HE designation. It's high efficiency because it spins so fast 3 times that your clothes are gonna dry half the time it used to, maybe even sooner. So it's extremely efficient because of how fast it runs and how much water it extracts out of the clothes. All of this you can read in an owner's manual. First few pages of the owner's manual, but I like to give these little tips because sometimes, you don't know what HE means and why you have to buy HE soap. HE soap doesn't suds up as much as the traditional soap, so if you put regular soap in an HE machine, it'll get too much bubbles, and that can cause problems with these super high fast spin cycles like this. Okay, I'll come back on its last spin. Okay, we are on its fastest spin, the last spin. Lift that up, you see, spinning super fast. I just want to reiterate, typically you'd not be able to lift this up, but I've got that extra striker in there. So I'm gonna let that finish up, and that's gonna do it for the washer. As soon as those clothes are done, we'll move them over to the dryer, show you the dryer. All right, we've got the washer cleaned out. It is done and good to go there. Now we have the matching electric dryer running. And we've got it just set to time dry, high heat. You have a couple of heat settings here. You can go low or even no heat for your super delicate items. You've got an on-off switch for the cycle signal, which is great if you got kids sleeping or pets or something like that. Let's see, you also have an automatic dry you can set it on and adjust your heat with wrinkle shield. And lint traps right here, you want to make sure that gets changed for every load. And then as you can see in here, sounds great, nice smooth operation. It'd actually be even quieter with the vent hose on the back, kind of muffling that blower motor sound. And I'm going to show you that it is in fact heating like it's supposed to. Right in between those two red dots, it's taking a surface measurement. So it's about 83 degrees on top of the dryer. If I shine it on the concrete floor, it's about 64 degrees down there, much colder. So let's open this. You can see everything's tumbling, lights on, and coming out of the heating element tube, there's plenty of heat coming out of that tube there. The inside of your dryer is going to heat up anywhere from about 95 to 195. Just depends on what your heat setting is and how long it's been running, all that. So pop that back in there. Push that to go. So we'll let that finish up. And that's going to do it on this set. We'll go ahead and get these listed up for sale. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. Now you know when you get them home, plug them in, you'll be ready to rock. That's how I like to shop and spend my money, so I always do a video showing that everything works great. You know, that's how I like to sell my items. So you guys have a great day. Thank you very much.